Y'all, welcome back to the Bunny Barn. JaxB.TheRipper here, and I'm going to try to make this video very quick. As you can read by the title, it's mainly kind of aimed towards like the YouTube community, with the whole metal community going on. And short answer to if we all have to be friends, and that's no, we don't have to be friends. Right now, a lot of people are getting confused that just because we're a bunch of metalheads on here, or just love rock and roll or whatever, that we all have to be friends, and that's not the case. No, we don't, because there are some people on here, I don't know personally, but I've just only heard gossip that supposedly this person doesn't like this person or that person, and it's like, who the fuck cares? It's like, whatever. I don't care why they hate each other or why they don't like each other. It doesn't affect me in any ways, and it shouldn't affect you guys in any way. But apparently it is, because a lot of people are saying, well, we should be supporting each other. But that doesn't mean we gotta be friends. The way you could support each other is just not bashing on each other, and people don't seem to do that. A lot of people love to thrive on bashing on people. And don't get me wrong, I'm human too, and I've felt so many times like saying something in the comments section, but I hold back, because I know all day I'm going to be dealing with that comment section, so that's why I don't do it, and that's a headache right there. Not only that, you guys better hope you're not both on like that high level where you guys could get some pretty good paychecks from YouTube, because if you mention a person's name, guess what? Because you're making a whole video on them, they could get half your pay or whatever, because you were mentioning them in your video, making a whole video on that person. Also, I want to address the fact too, yes, the YouTube community in metalheads is growing, and that's great. Because 5 years ago, I only found the Shred Shack, and that's it. That's all I could find when it came to the metalhead community. And if you feel like you need to follow all these metal YouTubers, don't. Especially if you're doing it just because you're hoping for a shout out. Shout outs are kind of earned here, okay? Don't get me wrong, whenever I talk about like an idea or something that I found out, I'll mention that channel's name or where I heard about it, and I'll try to remember to leave a link down below. But don't expect that we're just going to give you a shout out every moment, okay? It's like you kind of earn that. Like, I know I'm a person, I don't like feeling used. We don't have to all be friends, you guys. We're not all going to be Will Rogers, who never met a man that he didn't like. I'm just letting y'all know, it's human to not like another person, and I could guarantee you there's so many channels out there that either I don't follow just because I have no interest in them, or I don't follow them just because I really think that person's a sack of shit and I don't want to follow them. Both men and women, it doesn't matter. So basically the point being is too of this video is, if you have a YouTube channel and you want to be in the metal community and you feel like you have to be subscribed to all these metalheads, don't even feel like you need to be subscribed to me. I mean, if you don't like me, that's fine. I'm not gonna, I can understand that a lot of people don't fucking like me because I do have a mouth and I like to run it. They either hate my mouth or they hate my face. It's like, it's part of being human. That's just, it's fine. But don't feel like you need to subscribe to me just because I run a channel, and it's based on like, a metal variety show here. So don't feel like you have to. If you want to subscribe, that's great. I'm not telling you no. But if you really feel the person behind that channel just isn't a good person, or you just don't like them for whatever reason, don't follow them. And I feel like a lot of people, like, we follow each other. I know I'm guilty of this too. I followed a lot of like channels just because they were part of the metalhead community, but really there was like nothing of interest I cared for, or maybe I just didn't like them as a person from what I know. And I know that's like really horrible to like judge a person by behind the camera, because we don't know them personally, but sometimes your instinct is strong enough to tell you like forget this person. So definitely don't feel like when you're coming into the metal community, don't feel like you have to be friends with everybody. I mean, be cordial, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like to be mean to each other or anything, but just be honest, cordial, and polite and everything, and yourself, and that's it. But definitely I feel like there is pressure out there that we all have to be friends, and I know like some people are like, well, we should be sticking together. I'm not saying we shouldn't be sticking together, I'm just saying we don't have to be friends. So, and I know there's lots of people on here that I'm not friends with, but a lot of people follow them. I think that made sense. I don't know if it did. But apparently there's a lot of you guys that are just surprised that, other metalheads don't get along. And I get it why you think we should all be friends, because we all come from like, backgrounds probably in high school where they bullied us because we were different. We either went through like some kind of emo stage, and then we found heavy metal, or whatever little, dark little stage, and then we end up loving heavy metal so much. And I get it, we weren't the popular genre in high school, but guess what? You're not in high school anymore. You're in real life. You got to deal with real situations here.
No matter what happens, they keep sending these little gimmicks in the mail, and they're called bills. And you must pay your bills.
And the real situation is, doesn't matter what the fuck you are. If a person doesn't like you, they don't like you. That's just the same as the metalhead community. A lot of YouTubers in the metalhead community, or even like IG models or whatever, like, you know, Instagram models, or like the vinyl ones. Oh God. Majority of them I can't stand. It's just, I only follow one, and it's some kind of Swedish girl, and that's it, and one guy, and that's it. But majority of them is like, no, I'm not going to follow you. It's like, I just feel like an energy from them that I don't like, and I don't know what it is, and that's fine. You guys gotta listen to your gut instinct at times. Anyway, those are just my thoughts, you guys, and I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope you're all having a good weekend, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.